Amrut Natyama Bukaya.
I just do things like that. Going,
Huulanaya tiene quieto kushime kuetiesh. Elenia tie kienta hu. Elakoya. Elakoya. And before I opened the first one, quietly thinking, what is colour? I asked myself. And my answer came, colour is life. And colour is our emotional language. It's our spiritual, it's a sort of universal voice. It's a phenomena, like when you look at a rose or a flower, and it's formed, it's come from the darkness, its seed, it's grown into the light, and it shows its colour and its smell. And my name is Heather Golding, and I'm very fond of the name Heather, being my gift by my parents of nature, a flower that grows everywhere. I have a profound love of nature. I'll begin by sharing that I went to Glasgow School of Art. I was very blessed to have been there to do a 3-year degree in printed textiles. As a child, I wanted to be a ballerina. All I wanted to do was dance. And I had a hip problem from a very young age that I had to go into hospital and then learn to walk again, and I couldn't dance. But I think it has guided my life in a very different way. And I became very, very sensitive to colour, to art, to living within, to sewing, but living very creatively, because I couldn't be as active as I hoped. That came later, though. I haven't lost it. Hawaii. It came to me as if a whisper, as if I was sort of hearing it in the wind, and I just really embodied it and realised, I think even when I speak, it affects my sound, it affects my whole being, because what I've understood over time is it's my soul name, it's my relationship with spirit. And Huulanaya, when I mentioned it to my dear friend in Hawaii, he said, in Hawaiian, Naya means dolphin, and hula is the sacred dance of spirit. So I felt very blessed. I was being honoured and given this name. When my grandmother passed away and left me some money, it was enough that I just knew, my whole being knew I needed to go to Hawaii and be with wild dolphins. And there was no question. And I'd had that feeling for a couple of years. It was like a calling. I have to go to Hawaii. And the whole pace of life there, so different, that it really did. It brought me closer to nature, and even to be around mothers, baby dolphins, and experiencing a whole way of being that is beyond language. I feel all these years later, they knew my illness, they knew what I needed, and had called me the other side of the world. The dolphins connect you to your true nature because they see you and they know you. For me, they're our mystery and our miracle. And they maybe put a seed within me that I have carried through ever since. When I sing, I embody colour. I particularly mentioned this one I recorded in St Andrew's Church, and it's all inspired, the whole album is colour for me. So it's recorded with a harpist, and it's called Kutara. And what we would do, so say we would embody red. So she would think red, and it's very organic. I would become red. And once I felt I was red, I would begin to sing. And a red song is totally different to a turquoise song I'm wearing. And I'd then, we'd go turquoise, and I'd embody turquoise, and we'd just experience those colours through sound. And to me, the sound, colour is a vibration. It is it's a frequency, and so to become it, it then expresses what it is and what it might have to say. And for me, that's how colour, I might be feeling something, I might think of a colour and hum it or sing. And through doing that and becoming the colour, it calms. And over the years, it really has been my medicine, and so is my art. If I didn't draw, I couldn't function. I've had Lyme's disease for many years, which is a very mysterious illness, and people don't know if it ever really leaves you. It would come to me in dreams. I was even shown in a dream one night a pencil and a paper, and they were both in light. And what I was shown in this dream is, this is your gift and it's your medicine, use it. There was a point I went and I met someone who did iridology, which is using your eyes for medicine. It's a form of, they look through your eyes, and through your eyes they can tell you where you may have challenges or health problems. And I was quite aware when I was drawing, I was receiving the colours through my eyes, therefore I was taking it into my body and almost speaking to it, saying, please go where you need to go to make me well. But if I didn't draw them, my bones wouldn't, I'd get problems with my bones, I'd get very weak. So it's shown me the power of art. The second journey to Hawaii was in 2004. I remember being invited to, it was probably one of the most profound nights of my life. And I began to hear a voice. There was a voice that very clearly, very softly said, please go and sing. There was no question at that point, I was going to go and sing. I took a deep breath, and I just remember I had to surrender to this experience, and this very pure voice began to come through me that began to slowly take its own journey. And I just went with it. And it slowly evolved into another language. And I remember thinking, am I singing, or is it the trees? Is it me or the stars? Because I felt at one with creation. For many years, I've been singing in St Andrew's Church in Farnham, and I would have every Wednesday a sanctuary where people would come and be able to listen to me singing and playing my flutes. My passion is bringing different cultures together, different styles of music, different traditions, dance. I suppose in unity it's love.